Welcome to that Jazz Reactions. We're going to be listening to A Good Ancestor by Doce Quetzal. I'm interested to see this. I feel like it's going to be very interesting. It looks so pretty though. It's the colors for me. I'm not a fan of the cold, but I love like how the nature looks during the fall. Other than that, I'm not a fan. To break the cycle, be different from everyone
definitely come. Everything that doesn't serve us, we're getting rid of them. Breaking all the cycles that aren't benefiting us. Cause I'm trying to make the world much better than it was when I came into it in 1988. Little did I know that I would be in pain for most of my life. Cause there's always a fight going on in my head, taking over my mind. DNA is memory and less generations. We are facing everything, we have to separate them. It's crucial to acknowledge what's useful and what's toxic. The truth is what we want, cause the future gens are watching. Since I know they're watching, I will stick to the assignment. When I am an elder, I'll give the youth my guidance. They'll pass it on to theirs. All the wisdom they're reciting will go gen after gen and get our vision to a science. I hope my memory is good enough to last, so that later generations look into the past and see what kind of men their ancestor learned to be, and what they do in life will echo in eternity.
You said what they do in life will echo in eternity. It's not trying to be ancestors. Maybe some of us don't know how to be a good one, but if you care enough to try to be a good example, period, it's really, really important nowadays for sure to have some kind of good example.
Time to plant the seed in the soil it will lay till it grows into a tree, but I won't enjoy the shade. I won't get to see it blossom, there's no picking of the fruit. Cause a tree is not for me, it's a gift from me to you. And who I mean is for the generations that will come. If you need something to eat or a haven from the sun, when we place the seeds in dirt, the roots are growing deeply. Cause we're meant to make it easier. You can move more freely when the older gens are hateful and nasty toward the youth. All they're really saying is they're mad they can't be you. Misery loves company, your pain will get them laughing cause they wasted their whole life away. They hate to see you happy, but they are not important because they are not contributing to the revolution, because they do not have empathy. In fact, as we speak, they are bad-mouthing us. When it's time to take the land back, we can't count on them. Not every ancestor thinks about the kids because they are self-destructive, sinking their own shit. But when the chips are down, there's no leaving them behind, cause it's obvious they're scared, you can see it in their eyes. But time is running out, so we best relay the message that colonialism is a devastating weapon. Back in 1492 it was inserted in our genes. That's why the colonizers are the worst of enemies, cause of Christopher Columbus and the wretched genocide. Every moment of our pain is embedded down the line. That is why we're full of fear, full of anger, full of hatred. That is why too many natives do not hang on to what's sacred. Every time I think about it, I wanna get enraged and to take up heavy arms, set a fire to this place. But that's the sort of thing that the colonizers do for the sake of future generations. I'ma keep it cool because
yeah, the pause is still, I felt the anger coming out.
A good ancestor, it's so hard, there's so much pressure. I'm trying to be a good ancestor, breaking cycles so they'll live better. I'm trying to be a good ancestor. It's so hard,
It is hard
there's so
nowadays.
much pressure.
There's some suppression.
Trying to be a good ancestor, breaking cycles sorry that we hurt you so. Can you forgive the people? Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life.
That is so pretty. I know it is, and it looks so nice though. Okay, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. One thing for sure, he hit some very, very important topics, like how different traditions are dying. Like you had, like you don't even have people that try to keep them up anymore, and definitely about trying to be. He said a good ancestor. Obviously, he's descendant of some Native Americans, but being a good person period nowadays is just very, very hard to do with all the bad stuff going on. Like you feel like, oh well, I don't have to be the one to try to save everything or save the situation or be the good person, but we need those people. So I really enjoyed the entire thing. Like it was very, very moving. I loved the video, the lyrics definitely was hitting home and should hit home to a lot of people. So I really just enjoyed the entire thing overall. It was like emotionally pulling. So I definitely give it a 10 out of 10.